And it lets enjoy the future seeds we planted. Fight blending by Sunday morning. Head start spin, so let's be walking. Soft brown skin, God tell me where you been. We can't stop, but green again, love my drawing.
Right mountain, but Sunday morning. Right mountain, but Sunday morning. Watch your head start spinning, time we walking.
I love drowning in leaves. Don't make me be, baby, thirsty for release. Mom, come compliment me. Let me come my enemy. Got the flat to Paris, low key. It's smooth, baby girl, I'm tryna breathe. Please, baby, try and understand me. I'm not a monster, I'm just a man with needs. I take flights when I learn it's time to go. Tryna take time back, crossing timings on to come rest your lips upon me. LSD got me feeling empathy. Off it out to mind, can we bleed? Cause we suffer endlessly. Could be kamikaze, only time will tell. Even though I'm godly, might end up in hell. See you melody. Put up your body on me. You love me, baby, girl, you know you need it. Let me fight for it, we achieve it. See you melody.
do better than that. Good night, everyone. How you doing? You're doing great, feeling wonderful. I want to say a very special good night to all of you who are here. The Honorable Floyd Green, Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining, is here with us this evening. So too the Honorable Delano Seavright, State Minister in the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce. Of course, all our check one, there we go. Our valued sponsors and partners, members of the media, all our guests, good evening to you. Feeling good, right? My name is Jade. I'm going to be your Master of Ceremonies for the evening. Okay. So for those of you who don't know me, I do quite a few things, most popularly known for two, I think. Number one, anybody listens to Fire 105 in the morning with DJ Bambino? Yeah. So the crazy girl that's on the radio with Bambino in the morning, that's me. I'm also the brand manager at the leading entertainment company in JA, Ramesh Entertainment, major marketing. Yeah, so that's also me. So I'm also Ramesh's right hand. So big up my two boss them, Ramesh and Bambino. You can't chat to me. We have two big boss. You understand? So, welcome to the launch of the second staging of the Treasure Beach Food, Rum and Reggae Festival. Who was there last year and can't wait again? Yes. It is, of course, happening in November 7 to 9 to be specific. And following that successful debut that happened in 2023. So it was 2023 that you should have been there, right? So following that, we are back this November for 3 days of unforgettable cultural immersion, showcasing the very best of Jamaica's South Coast through its food, its people, and its music. We also want to say thank you so much and big ups to, where did he go, Mr. Jason Panton, Dubwise, of course, who was on the ones and threes providing music for us this evening. Please make some noise for Jason Panton. Now, if you don't know, the Treasure Beach Food, Rum and Reggae Festival celebrates the spirit of St. Elizabeth's South Coast, where community and culture and creativity converge. Now, this festival showcases local. Check one. Okay. This festival showcases local culinary talent, rum culture, and Jamaica's vibrant music scene across one unforgettable weekend. Now, we've already seen the social media posts, correct? Because we're following the page. Are we following the page? Yes, we are. And we know the website and we know everything. So we know who is performing this year. Do we know who is performing? I hear one name. I hear Sasko. Who else is going to be performing? Capleton. The whole place burned down, you know? Hello? And who else? Martin here. Chris Martin, right? So we have three legendary talents. Of course, there's going to be authentic local cuisine and, of course, rums, artisan offerings, and curated tours to South Coast attractions such as Lover's Leap and, of course, the Pelican Bar. So it's not something that you want to miss. We want to ensure that everyone who is here tonight, when you're posting, first of all, if you aren't already, please follow the page at Food Rum Reggae Festival. That's on Instagram. And when you're posting tonight, please tag us, of course. And also remember to visit the website, www.foodrumreggaefestival.com. Now, I also have some ticket information for you, but I'm going to allow our festival director, Mr. Jason Hensel, to go through that. But just to let you know that the day passes, pre-sold tickets are currently at Tier 2 and will be at Tier 2 until Friday, and it's only $175 US. That cheap, not cheap bad. 175, that not bad. When you think about it, when you go some beat your chest, it not bad. You count it out. Just 175 until Friday. You understand what I'm saying? Good. Now for the entire weekend, as I mentioned, local cuisine, artisans, rum tastings, nightly live concerts, bar crawls, lots of wonderful things are going to be happening. So it is November 7th, November 8th, and November 9th. We're going to have a slew of awesome DJs there as well. Dubwise being one. Mr. Panton, would you like me to switch these? No problem at all. Check one. Thank you so much. No, but you switch the mic and then this will make nice. Is this one good too? Everyone is hearing me clearly? Wonderful. So, we got Dubwise who's going to be on the bill. DJ Nova, the #1 female DJ in the world. Yes, I said it. She's going to be there. One Nova, never two. DJ Johnny Cool is also going to be on the 1s and 3s. Kurt Riley, DJ Courtney, Billy Slaughter, and I'm sure there's going to be some more as well, but you have to stick around to find out. Now we're going to be hearing, as I mentioned, from our festival director, a few, of course, of our government officials or ministers, and lots more for you. Again, we have to welcome all our partners, our sponsors, and we want to say very quickly, good night and thank you so much to our sponsors and partners, the Jamaica Tourist Board, Chase Fund, Water, Pure Country, Worthy Park Estate, Castle Black, Kyle's, Best Dressed Chicken, Jake's Hotel Treasure Beach, TDP Co, West Palm Events, Right Image Hospitality, and the Bramble Beach Villa. So again, another thing that's very important. The festival are which dates? What did I say? November when? November 7 to 9. Oh, now listen, I like this. I love this. That does not mean that you're gonna get your stay and find out where you're gonna stay and work out all of those things November 4th or 5th. That's not what it means. We want you to be there early. We want you to be there comfortably. So we want you to ensure that your stay has been taken care of ahead of time. Please do this early and don't wait last minute before you can't find a way to stay. You understand what I'm saying? Please get yourself together, get everything that you need, and make your way, of course, to the South Coast. Now, as I mentioned, we're going to be hearing from our festival director, so I'm going to ask Mr. Jason Hensel to join us on stage right now, festival director and owner of the Jake's Hotel, Jack Spratt, and the Breads Foundation. Please put your hands together for our festival director.
Thank you very much, and can we hear it for an incredible MC? Boy, those really are two big bosses you have. You know, Minister Babsy Grange has been coming here from I was probably a little toddler. What's that, Minister? Absolutely. We want to welcome you, Minister Delana Seawright, Minister Floyd Green, who of course is our Member of Parliament down in the Breadbasket Parish of St. Elizabeth. You know, there is no one who can question my love and loyalty to Treasure Beach. And, all right, and also the parish of St. Elizabeth on a whole. And you know, when I travel and I see how states in America or in Europe really celebrate their farmers, I said to myself, boy, you know, sometimes in Jamaica we kind of take our farmers for granted. And that's the truth. And I said, you know, we are the breadbasket and we need to do something to really celebrate our farmers. And that was where the concept came from. And then I said, but it can't just be food. We have to add the rum, right? The largest rum company in the Caribbean is right there, right? And of course, reggae. Look at what's happening with reggae and dancehall across the world right now. It's unbelievable. I mean, right here in this yard, you know, my father made the movie The Harder They Come. And the soundtrack that accompanied that movie was the second reggae soundtrack of all time to be inducted into the Library of Congress, right? So big up to Perry Hensel. We're just coming back from London where The Harder They Come was made into a musical. And we were just talking to Minister Grange about bringing it to Jamaica. So in 2023, we had a fantastic festival. The idea was to make it an annual festival, but we all know what happened in 2024. Hurricane Beryl came. And, you know, we did a lot of work through our foundation, Breads. We raised a lot of money. There were a lot of fundraisers from persons, small, medium, and large, fundraisers in America, in Kingston, in Europe, and we raise enough funds to help persons to put back their roofs on their homes, over 550 homes. But more importantly, as it relates to this festival, we were able to get farmers vouchers, small, medium, and large farmers vouchers to get back into their field, fishing wire to get the fishermen back out to sea, right? So I'm more of a community development person, as many people would know. And I said to myself, Brian Ingleton called me one day and he said, there's a friend of mine, Gregory Wright, who approached me and he said, boy, I want to do something in Treasure Beach. And Brian said, well, that's great, but you can't leave out my brethren Jason if you're going to do that. Right, Brian? Yeah. And that was the first meeting. And I said, you know what? It would be better to be a smaller partner in a bigger event. Gregory, with Right Images, are real party people. That is their business. And, working with Brian, working with Gregory, with Owen and Bala, Shane, my friend, we've really put together a really great group. And we have a really exciting weekend for you. As you said earlier, we're going to have, trips to Pelican Bar, trips to YS, to Lover's Leap. We're going to be having all these different chefs. We're going to be having an artisan village. We have, of course, Christopher Martin, Capleton, and Agent Sasko. One of the highlights of last year was my wife, Laura Hensel, coming up with this concept of a rum bar crawl. And Bala, you accompanied her on that. And we know the condition you started in and the condition you ended up in was not quite the same person. Shout out for Laura and the bar crawl. So we really are expecting a really fantastic weekend. I'm looking forward to welcoming you to Treasure Beach, November the 7th to the 9th. I want to thank all the sponsors who made it possible, and I want to thank my partners. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hensel, Jason Hensel, Festival Director and owner of the Jake's Hotel, Jack's Bread, and the Breads Foundation. Before we go any further, I have to say a very special welcome to everyone's favorite auntie. Come on. It's all our aunts, when you really think about it. Who am I talking about? Auntie Babsy. The Honorable Olivia Babsy Grange, Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment, and Sport is with us here this evening. Please put your hands together for Auntie Babsy. I'm going to keep the program moving for you because remember the whole we eat? You know what that means? Bedtime. We not do that. So let's go through. The Honorable Delano Steve Wright, please join me on stage. He's the State Minister of the Ministry of Industry, Investment, and Commerce.
Thank you so much, the Honorable Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sports, Babsy Grange, Minister Floyd Green, Agriculture, Fisheries, and House Leader. Ladies and gentlemen, all a pleasant good evening. Good evening. I want to, of course, acknowledge also the tourism family that's here, the Jamaica Tourist Board, the Tourism Product Development Company Limited. But beyond that, I want to acknowledge the work of Jason Hensel, Gregory Wright, and the amazing team that is putting on this amazing festival. I believe it's your second iteration. But what I really want you guys to acknowledge and know is that the Treasure Beach community is an idyllic gem for us here in Jamaica. It is the epicenter of conscious rural enterprise. It is the epicenter of rustic and boutique tourism in Jamaica. And it's the epicenter of grassroots community tourism. But beyond that, I think we should give the community of Treasure Beach, Jason Hensel, and the entire team a round of applause for building back Treasure Beach after the devastating effects of Hurricane Beryl, which I think a lot of us have forgotten. It is absolutely unbelievable, and I mean, I'm amazed, and a lot of us are, at the fact that Treasure Beach was able to recover from such devastation. And it makes us all proud to know that through community spirit, through focus, through innovation, through energy, through philanthropy, and through genuine community partnership, Treasure Beach has fully recovered from Hurricane Beryl, and we're now here discussing the Food Rum Reggae Festival for the second time in St. Elizabeth. Give them a round of applause for being amazing citizens who love their country and will continue to build their country. As we continue to modernize and we focus on micro, small, and medium enterprises, I want to assure you that you have the full support of the Ministry of Industry, Investment, and Commerce. And beyond that, not only do you care about business as a community, and I'm happy that Gregory Wright is a part of the team because that brings the sort of modernity and the sort of cosmopolitan vibes to the initiative that you have going on here today. But also we must acknowledge Jason's philanthropy. A bunch of us will be going to New York because he's going to be celebrated by the American Friends of Jamaica. He's getting a philanthropy award there on Friday night. So give him a round of applause again because he's now being recognized at the global level for the phenomenal work that he and the community does in the interest of the people of Treasure Beach. So as we focus on small, micro, and medium-sized enterprises, rural enterprise, community tourism, and people partnership in getting things done, we want you to know that you have our full and absolute support, and we want to wish this festival the most success it will ever have, and hopefully for many more years to come. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Minister Steve Wright. And I just looked back there and realized that I'm seeing Mrs. Samuda back there chit-chatting. Good night, Natalie Samuda. How are you? Good to see you. Just to remind you, if there's anyone asking, what have gone with the vibes? I wish I could see. They can see because we're streaming live right now on BOJTV and also BBCJ. Did I get that right, Kern? Yes, I did. I think I did. Moving right along to the Honorable Floyd Green, Minister of Agriculture, who is going to speak to us, of course, about St. Elizabeth and the greatness of it.
Thank you very much, Jade, our colleague ministers, Minister Steve Wright, Minister Grange, all of the event coordinators, promoters, the micro enterprises, and the best people in the world, the people of St. Elizabeth. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. You have to warm up before they come to St. Elizabeth, you know. People going past you and say good morning, good evening, and you better answer. That is how we operate. We are very, very happy, and I am very, very happy to be here at the launch of the Treasure Beach Food, Rum, and Reggae Festival. There's no way you can have a food festival without having the Ministry of Food on board. And the Ministry of Food is the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries. And oftentimes we divorce our food from our farmers and our fishers. Jamaica has the best food in the world. Stands to reason that we have the best farmers and fishers in the world. And it's very good that we have an event of this nature that is celebrating Jamaican food and therefore celebrating our Jamaica farmers and fishers. And outside of that, you may not remember that rum is an agricultural product. And rum companies are agricultural enterprises. So the Ministry of Agriculture is very well represented. But outside of that, this festival tells a bigger story. It's a story of resilience. It's a story of community. It's a story of teamwork. And when you look at what St. Elizabeth went through and what our agricultural sector went through last year with Hurricane Beryl, very few would have thought that this year we would be launching food festivals. Because when we went through similar occurrences with Hurricane Ivan, it took us 2.5, 3 years to get back to where we're coming from. It means that we are building some resilience in our agricultural sector. Because we had Hurricane Beryl in July, we lost about $7 billion in agricultural output. We had rains non-stop in November. But this first quarter of this year, we saw our biggest food production numbers ever, only surpassed by by the second quarter of this year. So when I say we have the food for your food festival, Jamaica is in a very good position in relation to agriculture this year. And I want us to clap our farmers because they are the most resilient Jamaicans out there. So that's my first capacity. My second capacity that I must speak in is as Member of Parliament for the best place in Jamaica, Southwest St. Elizabeth. We have a piece of paradise in Treasure Beach. And I've spoken about the food, I've spoken about the rum. If you want to think about the reggae and the place in Jamaica that epitomizes the love, the energy, the vibe that reggae music has, Treasure Beach is that place. So imagine when you pull it all together. I can tell you last year was excellent, but this year is going to be even better. And we are looking forward to host you. We talk about all the nice things in Treasure Beach, but the best thing about Treasure Beach is the people. Those people love to host. We want to invite you into our homes. What we love about festivals of this nature is that they have a net positive effect on our communities. They bring in real income. Because remember, you're going to come down to stay, and you're not just going to stay. Remember, we don't do the, well, tourism people not here. We don't do the all-inclusive thing, right? We do the community-style tourism. When you come here in your villa, you have to come out, you have to go to the bar, you have to go buy breakfast at Smurfs. You have to support the local community. That's why we love festivals of this nature. So I know it will be excellent. I look forward to, as Member of Parliament, welcoming all of you and also showcasing the best that St. Elizabeth has to offer. And I'm very happy. Not only do we have Jason and the team, we have the team from West Palm here who have been doing events in St. Elizabeth before people thought it was popular to do so. We're happy to have you on board. And if you haven't been paying attention, but I know you have, you've recognized that slowly but surely, St. Elizabeth is becoming the event capital of Jamaica. Just look. If you don't know, check us out for Heroes Weekend and then come back for the Food, Rum, and Reggae Festival. Lastly, clearly I could not speak without partnership. And my CEO of RADA is here, Mr. Edmondson. I'm happy to have you here because I'm pleased to announce that as the Food, Rum, and Reggae Festival is being held in Eat Jamaica Month, there's a direct synergy, and as such, RADA is going to come on board as a sponsor for the Food, Rum, and Reggae Festival. We'll be providing the biggest farmers market you have seen for a while. So when you come down to party, also get some of the best melons, cantaloupe, honeydew, everything that we have to offer right in one place at the farmers market at the Food, Rum, and Reggae Festival. We look forward to welcoming you. Enjoy.
Thank you so much, Minister Green. Thank you, thank you. I just got a little update, so I'll share with you. Quite a few people have been asking about some pre-sold tickets, and of course, some of the day passes. They are going to be available as of Friday, and we are going to be at Fontana. Right, so again, please hurry up and go get the ticket then. Let us not Jamaican out this thing and wait till last minute to go and buy the tickets, wait until last minute to get the place to stay. Let's not do that. Let's get everything done early in time and get to Treasure Beach so we can have a wonderful time. Speaking of a wonderful time, our minister, our favorite auntie that I mentioned earlier, is here with us tonight, and she's going to be speaking to us. So please keep the round of applause going as loud as you can for the Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment, and Sport, the Honorable Olivia Babsy Grange.
Thank you, thank you. I'm everybody's auntie. Today in Parliament, the opposition called me auntie. So I'm everybody's auntie. But I'm really so happy to be here tonight. And I want to really commend Jason and the team, Gregory, for, after burial and after all the floods and rain and so on, for you to bounce back and decide that you're doing this festival. You know, rum is a part of our history. It's used for all kind of things. And reggae is who we are. We have a music that it's not just a music, but it's a lifestyle. And as Jamaicans, we love to party. We love festivals. And so I'm really happy that I'm here tonight to be a part of the launch of the rum, where is it? Right? Of the Rum Reggae Festival. And I hear Minister Green says that St. Elizabeth is the best parish to be. It is? I'm not going to argue with that, because the people of St. Elizabeth love Floyd, and that's why Floyd can come here tonight and speak, and that's the best thing. But just to say, today it was my greatest pleasure to table the green paper on the entertainment, culture, and creative economy policy. The policy that will embrace all aspects of our entertainment and culture. And it is going to make a world of difference. Center of that policy is a section on festivals. There are more festivals, reggae festivals in the world than you have reggae festivals in Jamaica. But it means that we have given a music that has penetrated all corners of the world. And we have to make sure we exploit what we have given to the world. And so this festival is a perfect example of how important it is for us to enjoy and to promote what we have created for the world. I remember coming to this space when Jason was a toddler. Now, he has gotten older, and I still keep young. But I remember his dad, and I mean, How Did They Come, the legendary film, is now a musical, and we were just talking about seeing how we can work together to take it to Jamaica, because it has rave reviews, and why shouldn't Jamaica enjoy as well? And so I want you all to recognize that the Hensel family, they have contributed to the development and the penetration that the culture has had throughout the world, through Harder They Come and through their work. And so there is a legacy. You're standing on holy ground. And it's a legacy that we should celebrate. And I'm happy to see that Justin and Jensel, you're carrying on the work of your father, and that your mom is still here to give you the support. Sally, give Sally a big round of applause. And the fact that you have now been recognized by the American Friends of Jamaica, and you're being awarded for the work that you have done, I think that we can all be very proud, very, very proud of you. And I want you all to really put your hands together for Jason. So tonight, I just want to come and enjoy. I don't drink rum. I grew up in an environment where my grandmother would rub me with the rum, but I don't drink the rum, right? But those who love rum, drink and enjoy, because that is also a rich part of our heritage. Tonight, I wish the organizers, Gregory and Jason, all the success for this event. And you can save my room, book my room, because I'll be there to enjoy. Well, God bless you all. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Minister Grange. You can see her. November 7 to 9. So, Minister Grange, you're going to be there for all 3 nights. Now, out of Sasco, Capleton, and Christopher Martin, who you really, really want to see? Auntie Babsy? Sasco, Capleton, or Christopher Martin for the weekend? Who you really, really, really want to see? All of them. Don't play with her. She's outside all weekend. Hello? Hello? Now, this entire weekend includes some really wonderful offerings, a lot of which you've heard already. And I can just reiterate a few. Festival Village with local cuisine, artisans, and rum tastings. As Minister Grange was just saying, she doesn't drink, but you know, her grandmother used to take the rum, and you know, whose grandmother used to slap them on them back? So, like everything do you. You have coal, you get slapped on your back and your hand, and so you have to hold the hand. The hand have to hold like this. You understand? Good. There's nightly live concerts. There's a new addition this year, a breakfast party. And an experience add-on is also there. There's going to be a cultural tour of Lover's Leap or Pelican Bar. You can choose. There's also an exclusive dinner by Chef Oji Jaja. Hello, Chef Oji. How you doing? And, of course, a sunrise wellness and breakfast experience by the Camilla McDonald, who has now opened 63 Camilla's Kitchens. You understand what I'm saying? Because the food is wonderful and you deserve it. So we're looking forward to seeing you there. Lots of people are involved with this event, and lots are involved with what is going to be an exceptional and a very successful event. And one such partner is the Jamaica Tourist Board. So now I'm going to ask Lorna Robinson, the Promotions and Events Manager at the JTB, to join us on stage. Please put your hands together.
How are you all feeling tonight? I'm hoping that you're all irie. Oh, Lord, you don't sound irie at all. Masters of Ceremony, Honorable Oliver Grange, Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sports, Honorable Floyd Green, Minister of Agriculture, Honorable Delano Seavright, and let me not miss that up with tourism, State Minister and the Minister of Industry, Investment and Commerce. Of course, we know Delano will always be in tourism. My longtime friend, Mr. Jason Hensel, Festival Director and owner of Jack Spratt and Bread's Foundation. Mr. Gregory White, Festival Director and owner of Wright Image Hospitality. Mr. Omar Frith, Chairman of the Chase Fund. Other special guests, colleagues, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is indeed my pleasure to welcome you to the official media launch of the Treasure Beach Rum and Reggae Festival, returning November 7th through to the 9th to one of the Jamaica's most beloved coastal communities. Today's announcement is particularly meaningful because it represents more than just the return of the festival. It is a testament of the remarkable resilience and unwavering spirit of the Treasure Beach and the entire South Coast. As you may recall, Hurricane Beryl struck our shores in July 2024, bringing significant challenges to communities across the island, with Treasure Beach among those affected. The decision to postpone last year's or the years before event was difficult but necessary as our South Coast family focused on recovery and rebuilding. What we witnessed in the months that followed was nothing short of inspiring. Neighbors supporting neighbors, businesses reopening their doors, and a community determined not just to recover, but to thrive. The return of the Food, Rum and Reggae Festival this November is a powerful symbol of that resilience. It tells the world that Treasure Beach is open, it's vibrant, and ready to welcome visitors with the authentic warmth and hospitality that have welcomed visitors from across every corner of the world. Speaking of Treasure Beach, I must take a moment to celebrate another source of immense pride for the South Coast. Just last week on October 2nd, Khalida Lewison, our current Junior Minister of Tourism from the South Coast and a student of Hampton School, placed second at the Tourism Youth Congress in Barbados and was crowned Junior Secretary General of Tourism. This outstanding achievement brings tremendous honor to Jamaica and demonstrates the exceptional caliber of young tourism advocates our island continues to produce. Ms. Lewis's success reminds us that the future of Jamaica's tourism is bright, and it is being shaped right here in communities like Treasure Beach. The Jamaica Tourist Board is indeed proud to be an official sponsor and partner of this festival because it embodies everything we champion, community tourism at its finest. This event is not created by external promoters. It is born from the heart of Treasure Beach itself, showcasing local farmers, fishermen, entrepreneurs, chefs, artisans, and musicians. Every ticket purchased, every meal enjoyed, every cocktail sipped directly supports the local economy and the hardworking people who make Treasure Beach extraordinary. This festival aligns perfectly with our vision for the sustainable transformation of Jamaica's tourism sector. Community tourism creates meaningful economic opportunities while preserving cultural authenticity and environmental integrity. It ensures that tourism benefits extend beyond hotels and resorts, reaching into the very fabric of our communities. For St. Elizabeth, the breadbasket parish of Jamaica, tourism represents a vital economic pillar. Events like this diversify our tourism product, extend visitors, stay beyond traditional resort areas, and create a multiplier effect throughout the local economy, from transportation to accommodations, from craft vendors to tour operators, you name it. Over 3 days, visitors will experience exhilarating performances from Chris Martin, Agent Sasco, and Capleton. Savor exceptional cuisine and premium local rums. Explore attractions like Lover's Leap and Floyd's Pelican Bar, and most importantly, connect with the genuine soul of Jamaica. This is cultural tourism at its most authentic, immersive, meaningful, and unforgettable experience. To our media partners, we ask you to help us share the story of resilience and celebration. To the people of Treasure Beach, we salute your strength and partnership. And to visitors near and far, we extend our warmth invitation. Come experience the magic of Treasure Beach this November. I look forward to seeing you all there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lorna Robinson, Promotions and Events Manager at the Jamaica Tourist Board. I want to say good night to our owner and operator of the Yardman gas stations. Of course, though, the tickets that are going to be on sale on Friday, available in outlets. You'll be able to get them at Fontana and also Yardman gas stations. And those are in Kingston, Junction in St. Elizabeth, Manchester, and also in Sav-Lamar. So look forward for that. Mr. Amar Frith is with us as well tonight, the chairman of the Chase Fund, who's going to come and join us right now on stage. Mr. Amar Frith.
Thank you, Madam Master of Ceremonies. Allow me to recognize the Honorable Minister Olivia Grange. Everybody has been saying Auntie Babsy, and I'm certain that not only in Jamaica is she renowned as Auntie Babsy, but all over the world. Allow me to recognize also my friends and colleagues, the Honorable Minister Delano Seavright. I think he just stepped out. And also long-standing friend and colleague, the Honorable Floyd Green, Minister who has been doing exceptionally well as leader of government business.
I want to also recognize all of you who made it possible to be here. When I walked in this evening, the place was a bit scanty. But looking at you making this evening a remarkable success, I think we should pause and give yourselves a round of applause. Clap yourself, clap yourself. The Chase Fund is indeed privileged and honored to support this very important event. And when I got a call from my friend in Mandeville, Brian Ingleton, who said, boy, Fred, we want something big at St. Elizabeth, you know? Something big at Treasure Beach. We need some money, we need some big money from Chase. And when he mentioned the name Jason Hensel, yes, I have regard for my friend. But when I heard that Jason Hensel was involved, it was difficult for the Chase Fund not to get involved. Anything that Jason touches turns to gold. I want to pause and ask you to give Jason a big round of applause. And of course, I know he's not alone, so he has a tremendous team with him, and together they make the dream work. And so the Chase Fund set about in its vision to be the premier funding agency to add value to Jamaicans in the category of culture, health, arts, education, and sports. But the difficulty with a funding agency is that there are far more mouths to feed than there is money to give to those who request. And so of the 1.8 billion budget that Chase Fund expended last year, we expended over 400 million on early childhood education, over 300 million on health, 50 million on arts and culture. And so we are very, very, very pleased that we have the opportunity to give just a few millions to this one. And as I walked in today, Brian didn't boast himself. Never even said thanks, you know. But would say, boy, you want to know, we're going to more money for that, you know. you can add 1 more million to it. But I can't promise him before I consult with the team. Though I'm chairman of the Chase Fund, there's a board, and we have an executive in place, and there are processes and protocols to follow. Okay, Brian? So we'll take a look. But what is important to note is that there are many people who sometimes feel that things that are relating to arts and culture are simple matters of fun and games, pastime. And so while we want to guard our cultural heritage, the Chase Fund is not making an investment in this just because it's fun and games. So I want you to eat as much food as you can, drink as much rum as you can, but while we give and invest in activities like this, what we expect to see is a return on investment. Of course, that return on investment is not a dollar value or a monetary return to the fund. What we are going to see and what we know we will continue to see is the value that you are adding to the economy with an event like this. There are so many entrepreneurs, some of whom are here, so many businesses in the local space that will benefit. So many individuals whose lives will turn around as a result of this event. So you are adding value, not just to food, rum, and reggae, but you are adding value to the economy. And finally, sometimes I hear my colleagues speak. So while I'm chairman of the Chase Fund, I'm not a politician. But I must make this point because we are Jamaicans and we must hear this. Sometimes I hear people say, boy, the government now do nothing for the artists them. You hear that sometimes, not you? The government now do nothing for the creative industries. Remember, the Chase Fund is an agency, is a state fund entity. And so the monies that we are giving or granting are funds that are advancing the strategic objectives of the government of Jamaica. And so the fact that Chase Fund has contributed millions to this activity is a demonstration that the government of Jamaica is committed to the creative industry. So give the government a round of applause. And as I take my leave, though tonight I did not drink as much rum as I could, I'm driving back to Mandeville, I want to ensure that I visit the activity, that I have fun, that I immerse myself, and I tell you the same thing. Make sure you're in St. Elizabeth. Make use of this cultural experience. We like it, we support it because it is culturally authentic, relevant, and of course, a driver for economic development, community-wise and nationally. Congratulations to the organizers. We look forward to a massive event, and we look forward to more next year and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Frith. Now, I don't know about you, but one thing I'm definitely looking forward to for the weekend, November 7 to 9, is the Artisan Village. And we have with us Gabrielle Burgess. She is the CEO of Sugar Lifestyle, and she's also manager of the Artisan Village. So please put your hands together for Gabrielle.
Pleasant evening, everyone. Yes, I'm Gabrielle Burgess, CEO of Sugar Lifestyle, but I do not sell sugar. I do, however, offer a cocktail of services that elevate your living to a sweet lifestyle. We promote local businesses, focusing on our local artisans, including our own GW Art with pop-ups and expos throughout the year, increasing visibility, sales, distribution opportunities. We provide an experience greeting you with high-quality, tasty bites and beverages, sugarific but healthy options too. We facilitate innovation, required standards, accountability, and everything locally designed, handcrafted, handmade, Jamaican. What our local artisans do is considered to be not just a talent, but art. And art translates into a huge part of our cultural identity. The end product of their skills is what our locals enjoy, contributing to Buy Jamaica and building our GDP. Their uniqueness in craft is also what our visitors enjoy shopping as souvenirs, taking a bit of Jamaica back with them, ultimately taking brand Jamaica to the world. Sugar Lifestyle's Artisan Village will be 100% authentically Jamaican made with about 20 artisans. It will showcase local artisans with representation from 9 of our beautiful parishes. Of course, embracing artisans from the home of the festival, St. Elizabeth, such as, woo! 44 Miles Jewelry coming out of Black River. Yes. Designs in tile, artwork by Lucas, and fruit wines. Sugar Lifestyle's curating shopping experiences thrive on high quality and variety, where you can kickstart your Christmas shopping too. You cannot leave without lactose-free Smith's Rum Cream out of Clarendon. The coffee and butterscotch are amazing, but the vanilla is like our own Jamaican version of eggnog. We have local authors, soothing personal care, and of course the trendiest Jamaican slang teas and the best accessories. Check out our preview tonight with Crush and Free Up Clothing JA. If you leave the kids at home, take back Puzzles by SG for the entire family to enjoy. I visited Treasure Beach a few days before Hurricane Beryl hit last year, and most recently in May of this year. I know the impact of Beryl and how hard everyone worked as a community to get Treasure Beach back to or close to what it used to be. From when I arrive at Mussie's restaurant by Holland Bamboo and the Corgoat sweet me till my eyes run living eye water, to the cool breeze by the sea at night, then to the sun and heat that boxy in the day, but Jack Spratt give you some oxtail that make you forget all about that. I am a big believer in staycations because even though we push hard to get our tourists here, COVID taught us that it starts with us first. Jamaicans are the hardest people to please, but where we go, everybody follow. We are the ones that the adventurous tourists ask for hotspots and where they should go next, especially if they can squeeze it into their trip. St. Elizabeth is where I spent my honeymoon. And Treasure Beach is indeed a treasure. So let us continue to spread the word about the Treasure Beach Food, Rum, and Reggae Festival that should hit every part of our culture, leaving people with pleasant memories where they can't wait to come back. Indulge your taste buds on my right. Get your old-time authentic Jamaican snacks from Uncle Nee's Bush Alternatives. Enjoy fruits and breakfast for dinner from Snack Right and have a sugarific night. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gabrielle Burgess, CEO of Sugar Lifestyle. She's also manager of the Artisan Village. Now, we're going to get into a very special performance for you. But before we get there, just want to remind you about Camilla's Kitchen. Where is Camilla McDonald? Where did Camilla go? Camilla McDonald is going to be, of course, doing something really special this year. There is a sunrise wellness and breakfast experience. And if you know anything about Camilla and Camilla's Kitchen, those of you who love Camilla's Kitchen, please make some noise. I don't want to make too much noise to make it look like my bias, but I'm kind of biased to her. That's my girl. You understand? We love Camilla's Kitchen and all she does with health and, of course, being healthy, staying healthy, and she's going to ensure that we do so even at the festival. That's important, right? So a little bit of fun, and being healthy is fun as well. True or false? True or false? Being healthy is fun. It's okay. It might stress you sometime. You understand? You have to start over every week. Okay, you say, Jesus. It's a little bit on the higher end of a financial pole. But it's worth it. Because when you look back and you see how wonderful you look, then you said, yes, this is all very much worth it. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned earlier, we do have a very special performance for you right now. And am I ready to go? I want to make sure. Okay, so this up-and-coming reggae fusion artist that's going to grace the stage right now is actually the newest addition to the festival lineup and is also going to be opening for one of our artists on the weekend, namely Christopher Martin, on night one of the festival. Please put your hands together and make very welcome Mesh Marina.
Good night, everyone. My name is Chanel, the lead singer of a new band called Mesh Marina. And tonight I'll be singing a little something for you guys. I hope you enjoy. Okay? Whoa, whoa. Oh, yeah. It's baby, I would have given you all of my heart. But there is someone who tore it apart. And she has taken almost all that I got. But if you wanna try to love again, baby, you can't turn a key without love. Oh yeah, the first cut is the deepest. The first cut is Thank you. Oh, this is my original song, guys. Every girl a man pon the end just chill, and I try get I like we a drive up. Some people got but every girl a man pon the end just chill, and I try get I like. Some people not like it, but we burn it still. Blow so much smoke, it coulda move a windmill. Laughing so much, people think we are mad. Me learn say it, keep your calm from me a thought. Life too stressful for take it literal. Enjoy every second for our funeral. Him say a woman off for smoke. Must be joke, them a joke. One more dry, even when me a choke. Me feel nice and we don't take coke. Them say a woman off a smoke. Must be joke, them a joke. And one more dry, even when me a choke. Me feel nice and we don't take coke. And night time no make the drop. I feel they are no time for kick back. She a the high grade like a hot TikTok. I wish Jah alone give you this impact. Just pass us with chalice in her hand. Start and impress with spliff and dragon. That mix the bottle like a hostile pattern. No go too hard or your head bust like cannon. Woman off a smoke. Must be joke, them a joke, and more dry. Even when me a choke, me feel nice and we don't take coke. Them say a woman off a smoke. Must be joke, them a joke, and more dry. Even when me a choke, me feel nice and we don't take coke.
All right, we're going to give them one more. I want to make some noise for the artist right now. Mesh Marina, I want to make some noise.
Thank you.
And an easy thing for sing in front of people, you know. All when you can sing and your voice nice like for you one. Watch it.
Thank you. When you're in love, it's a lovely Thank you. When you're in love, it's a lovely life. When someone asks you to be his wife, it is so good for you to settle down. It doesn't pay for you to roam the town. When you find someone who's true to you, someone who'll do what you want to do, it is so good for you to settle down. It doesn't pay for you to roam the town.
I want to make some noise for Mesh Marina. I want to make some noise. I want to make some noise, Mesh Marina.
All right. Jason, make we do this and do this again, right? Excuse me, miss. Hi, hello, ma'am. Come here. And if your shoes are bunny, take it off. And just walk up. Not no wrong. I'm soon take off mine. The high heels, them stressing, man. Remind us once again of your name.
Chanel.
This is Chanel, everybody. And Chanel, yes, make some noise. Hold on, wait. Hold all applause and all nice till the end. Ready? Hold it in. Right, so this is Chanel. One thing with you, you know, listen, your ears, Addy? You grow so bad. What do you? A joke, ready? You are the lead singer of the band Mesh Marina. Where's the band from?
Kingston.
So all you from Kingston, all of you from Kingston. Mesh Marina has recently been added to the lineup, Jason. They're gonna be opening for Christopher Martin on night 1. And Chanel is gonna be at the front of the stage as the lead singer of the band. Make some noise for Chanel! And let me tell you something. We see that you were a little nervous, and it's fine, but you sounded so good. You sound so good. I know the shoes are on you, so go on, girl. Take your time. Friend, hello, this is your sister or your friend? Sister, hold her hand up, please, the shoes. Chanel, lead singer of Mesh Marina. Are we gonna get the podium back for our final speaker of the night, or is he okay as is? Mr. Marlenberg, I see you. How are you doing, sir? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Let's get our podium back for our final speaker tonight. Mr. Gregory Wright, Festival Director and owner of Wright Image Hospitality, has just left the building, or he's making a special entrance via helicopter Okay, here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, Gregory Wright.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, this is really overwhelming. It's a really special moment. But let's start with our protocols. Honorable Olivia Babsy Grange, Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sports. Honorable Floyd Green, Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining. Honorable Delano Seabright, State Minister in the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce. Our valued sponsors and partners, members of the media, and our guests this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. All right, lock off his phone now. I was given the task of closing remarks this evening, but public speaking is really not my favorite thing. You know, we do it to get it done. But this evening, you know, no better way to close this evening's festivities and formalities than to add a little more festivities with our headline act. Mr. Agent Sasko just entered in the building, so let's welcome Agent Sasko.
Check, check. Good night, Massive. All right, so of course it's great to be here tonight, but it will also be greater to be at the actual event. So who is here forward? Anybody here forward? All right, remember say, all right, so Mr. Wright, I got to do the talking, but I'm going to do what me know for you. You can play a rhythm for me there, Bambino. So I couldn't that way, yeah. Hey, watch out. Hey, say you know, say I tread up on the beach, right? So you are going to, hey, things done to be a massive. Say man, I rush them like a pit bull. Mix with the ratting, knock them like a rifle. Mix with that shotty, say you know for them. Love them watch it, chatty like a beeping time. I mix with the motor. Say trying to mix up the original with carbon copy. Say never mix the marijuana plant with the poppy. I know no rent a dread, no figure mix up with the natty. Say no fashion dread. Can't come and tell man. I'm a love the girls, them caramel. A little coffee. She freaky when she ready, but she know when she feel classy. I'm talking about a slim girl. Mixed with a fatty lad that she have a small waist. Oh girl, you love. Gotta. Hey, watch out. Hey, could you know by say you love. I'm gonna do some dancehall tune on the show, right? Like a tune like this. Hey, I know we make you catty one straight. I know we make you bye-bye. I know tonight I show. You remember I said, yeah, this is the launch of the event. So we are say love and respect. We always welcome every event on the reggae and the dancehall calendar. We welcome, and certainly this is one of them. So it's a round of applause for the massive who put it together. No man, real round of applause. That's what I talk about. So I'll see you them time there. Love and respect. Them time there.
All right, so we couldn't close the show no better than that, but I have to say my part in terms of this festival. This festival is a bit dear to me. You know, my brother and I, Peter Jason Wright, for those who don't know, PJ Wright, is co-owner. We are both Right Image Hospitality. So we want to give big ups to, you know, where we're coming from. And this festival also highlights for me where we're coming from. My parents are both from St. Elizabeth. So we want to big up Diana and Michael Wright, you know, who, you know, in all of the threats of our bad behavior, PJ and I, being threatened to go to Monroe, and we're going, send you go St. Elizabeth, then look what happened now. Look what happened now. We're right back to St. Elizabeth. Every holiday we're in St. Elizabeth, and you know, we're back to our roots, and it's been a very special project for me. It has really brought me back to my passion in entertainment, and you know, this partnership, which you know we've been hearing about Jason, we've been hearing about Gregory, but it's a bigger bigger partnership than that. So I want to use this opportunity to welcome all the partners, Brian, Owen, Jason, Shane. Jason, join me on the stage. One saying I learned from being sent to St. Elizabeth most holidays was that one hand can't clap. One hand can't clap. And trust me, it has been a special partnership in terms of us coming together. You know, it's been difficult sometimes. It's 6 personalities have to come to agreement at times, which, you know, at the end of the day, it all manifests into a really beautiful festival, which I guarantee that November 7th to 9th will be one of the most magical festivals this country has ever seen. All right, so I want to say thank you to my partners, to my sponsors, to everybody who came out tonight. You know, really appreciate you. And, you know, we look forward to seeing you. And it will be our biggest staging. And more to come. More to come. All right, thank you, everybody. Really appreciate you coming out and enjoy the night.
The night is still where more than one is gathered in his name, the Most High is in the midst. Let Jah be praised continually. Yeah!
Thank you, Jah, you rise me in the morning. Yeah. Oh, wait, there's a choir here singing this song. I like that. Gregory Wright? There goes the rain again. Here comes the sun shining through. What more can I do but thank you, Lord? And I said, I'm so blessed to see the morning dew. Birds are singing while the sky is blue. What more can I do but thank you, Lord? So, we just want to say thank you all to everyone that's here tonight. Thank you so much for turning out. Of course, thank you to the Honorable Olivia Babsy Grange, Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, for being here tonight. The Honorable Floyd Green, Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining. Delano Seabright, of course, the State Minister of the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce. We have to say thank you to, of course, Mr. Jason Hensel for curating this event. We're going to have a wonderful time. We also have to say thank you to all our artisans, of course, who are going to be involved in the event. We have to say thank you to, could you hold this for me? All the artists that are going to be a part. Of course, Agent Sasko just represented for the artists. And we want to say, of course, a very special thank you to our sponsors and our partners, the Jamaica Tourist Board, JTB, the Chase Fund, Water, Pure Country, Worthy Park Estate, Castle Black, Cal's, Best Dressed Chicken, Jake's Hotel, Treasure Beach, the TDP Co., West Palm Events, Right Image Hospitality, and Bramble Beach Villa. See you all November 7 to 9. Treasure Beach is the only place to be. Thanks again, Double-Wise, DJ Bambino on the ones and threes. My name is Jade. I was your MC for tonight. And I think there's one more announcement before I go. Hello. I'm not even pretty up my voice. I said this. No food there here. I will not carry no anything. So let us get to the food. Uncle, we know you try everything. You understand? So please, stay, enjoy the food, enjoy yourselves, enjoy the music, of course. Who is on the ones and threes right now? Is that my DJ? Is that my DJ? Let's go.
The night is still where more than one is gathered in his name. The Most High is in the midst. Let Jah be praised continually.